This is content.
I guess I've unlocked the third mission. It's just going to be more of that. You just have to set up more trains. I'm bored of setting up trains. Why are there so many different stars? Is it for different difficulty levels? Oh, it's different time periods. Oh, you can be in the future. What time period would be best for the no trains challenge? I guess as early as possible so that the other players who do use the trains get the least out of them. Wait, what was this? You can go to the side. Random map. There's a random map generator. That's quite cool. I did not expect that. Japan? What else is there? A different Japan? Australia? What? Why isn't this the campaign? There's all this other stuff. Okay, this is way better. This is way better. Although it's locked. Why does it say it's locked? I bet. Shop? Oh my god. Oh, it's DLC! You have betrayed me, Railway Empire. For a moment, for a fleeting moment, I thought this was going to be amazing. Okay, what's real? What's real? France, not real. Japan wasn't real. Germany, not real. Britain, not real. South America, not real. North America, not real. I mean, we were allowed to play in these maps before. Mexico, no. America, oh god. Oh god. Random map. Get me off this planet with its Railway Empire DLC. Random map. Amount of water. The largest possible amount. That should be to our advantage, I think. We want this to be our water world of sorts. Climate? I don't know. What climate can a train not run in? Oh, we want mountains to be max. That will help us out. Really cold? Let's try and get Frostpunk working in Railway Empire. Well, there's a variety of fun characters, but I think actually the original Dong Fits Poorly, is the best character because his perk allows us to build factories cheaper, and we might need to do that if we're not going to be using trains. The heavenly regime of the Dong... oh. We can't call the company Heavenly Regime of the Dong. The man at the office at Company House, you're not calling it Heavenly Regime of the Dong. Okay, it's called Dong Juo, which is a Chinese history reference that you won't get because your dong fits poorly. Alright? Now get out of my sight. Also, I'm Dong Fits Well. The Irish voice was Dong Fits Poorly. This voice is Dong Fits Well, okay? Have we got the lore established again, the canon? Build your first 2 stations. No, wait, there's actually like objectives in free mode? Why is it called free mode if I'm not free? America. The problem is, here's the problem. Now we're getting into the real deep Railway Empire gameplay theory, which I know you're here for. So here we go. They've got wood, they're going to import wood to this town, so I could build a furniture factory, but the town's too small to want lumber or furniture or anything. That's how places work. If there's only like a few thousand people here, they sit on the ground, alright? They don't know about wood. Wood is a collective experience. You have to be close to people to psychically envision wood. This is going to be a lecture at one of the many universities we're going to have to own once we start building those. Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there's actually anything good to buy. Here's one that's good, okay? There's a meat factory and the cows are next to it, so the AI might link those two up. Therefore, I'm going to get in here right now and make this the start of my business. I've got another idea. Another thing we can use to help here is look for monopolies. Yes, there's only one location on the entire map that produces grain. So if we buy that, the AI is just going to have to use it for everything. Oh, I can't buy it because I'm stuck in my grain nose mode. Buy that while it's cheap. Yeah, because I guess they're going to be cheaper before anyone's bothered to set up the train network. So we're going to buy monopolies on certain goods, and then the AI will make money for distributing them, I guess, but maybe I'll make more for selling them? Question, probably not. Well, this is what we're finding out. Is the no trains challenge possible? And again, we're stuck in the time trap. How do I get the timer to go? I bid? That looks at it? How? How do you get time to move? Is this my punishment for not building a train station?
You will never reach the amount, you fool. Your time is limited.
I think we all know what Devin's talking about. Please! Spacebar. It was the spacebar. You just had to press the spacebar, and then the election, the auction starts. It's still something of an election. This is Railway Empire, after all. Well, our territory has expanded. We've got good territory in this general area. Okay, it's over. It's over. I think what I'll do with the rest of my money is pick which of the 3 competitors I'm going to try and buy stocks in to get some of their money. I think yellow is in the best position because orange is in a town with no resources, and this sort of blue one's kind of stuck in the middle. Okay, I bought 18% of yellow. I guess that makes me some money as well. Well, I don't really know. And that's it. Do we win? I mean, I don't really know what to do now. I guess we'll increase the speed and see if that money number goes up. All eyes on the money number. It went up! It's actually going up. It's happening, and there we go. This orange idiot just wired up my logging factory over there. The people don't know about eating wood yet, so I guess that won't do anything. I think we should buy this. I would like to purchase this. We need $500,000. This might work. We are making money, and I feel like the more successful the AI is, the more money our businesses will also make. Our company's value is dropping. Why? Oh, went up again. Oh, it's going back up again. Hey, it's going back up. I guess this is like the demand. It's like the demand for the things we've bought into is fluctuating, so the value of our company is going up and down, and now we're winning again. Yes, it went from last to first. Okay, I think I might. Should I keep putting all my money into yellow? I'll just keep spending all money I have, gradually buying out yellows, and we now get 90% of yellow. I presume we're making money from that. Can we actually check? Oh my god, what is that? Okay, we'll look at that another time. In here. Where's income from owned stock? Is it a dividend-paying stock, or was it a speculation-based stock? No? Well, we're making some money from industry, as it says here. The amount we made has almost halved from the first to second year. That's a great sign. We did nothing, and we lost 50% of our money. Fantastic. Stock market food? You can just buy stocks completely separately. Well, this is good. This is another way to make money without the trains. Issue bonds? What does that mean? Am I the bank? Can I loan this out to people? Alright, well, here you go, someone. Have $90,000. Oh, it's the other way around. It's the other way around. Okay, no. No. I'm the bank now. I walked into a bank and got very confused about how banking works. I thought I was about to make a lot of money selling people mortgages. Never mind. Well, we can buy stocks in stuff like raw materials. I would like 10 shares of raw materials. I now own 10% of all raw materials. Looks like the price has steadily been going down. This one's okay. Okay, I bought the worst one. This one looks like the way to go. This one's going up. We'll buy that. Oh wait, they say you should buy the dip. Let's buy the worst one. Fuck. Wait, trains are a success? No. Oh, you fucker, Yellow. I spent all that money buying your shares, and you've bypassed the town with my industrial interests. And this rail line you've set up actually blocks the rail line that would bring the cows to Gold Beach. Oh my god. I trusted you, Yellow. Does Yellow know what I'm doing? Are they trying to screw me over here? We're now in the 3rd year of the game. Still no trains. Still winning. Still winning. Still no trains. Still winning. Get out of my way. I'm Dong Fits poorly. No, I'm Dong Fits just about fine, thank you very much, and I'm still winning. I'll stop doing that now. We're about to hit $3 million. No, it's going down. Oh god, it's descending. Oh, we're going into another recession here at Dongzhuo. No. That must happen when, like, one of the towns fills up with meat, and then I can't sell any more meat. Ah, but they've realized the true value of my meat. We're coming back. Oh no, it's going down again. No. maybe we can slowly own 100% of all industry. That will help. Maybe that's better than buying the industries on the map. Maybe I should have done that before. Oh, the slavery debate's flaring up. A question with explosive content. What? Maybe if we detonate the slaves. No. No. Okay, so yes, you'll have the right to free speech and shaping the common future. Or maybe some of you will. Let's not look too closely into that. Is this the United States, though? I suppose that's the question we have to ask. Where is this? What is this island chain we're stuck on here? I seriously can't tell if buying those shares makes you money. In any way. I mean, it doesn't say that it does. Are we just buying them to sell them later? Is that the idea? Maybe it is, yeah. We make profit selling. Are these are these dividend-owning shares? There goes the profit. The mere idea that I wanted to sell these shares crashed the market. Okay. Okay, I'll keep my worthless shares. Thank you very much. I can't tell. That's interesting though, isn't it? Well, looks like we're third. We're still doing better than King of Rails. Oh, moving up to second. Well, I'll continue my vague plan of buying out yellow. I'm less and less confident about yellow because this guy seems to be consistently at the top. And he has way more trains, 12 trains, and way more track. Okay, we gotta buy this guy. I need $4 million, Val. I need $4 million. We gotta take out that loan and get $4 million. I'll spend all the money I can to get 3% of your company. Please tell me that makes me some money somehow, okay? Please. Or have I just effectively given them that money by buying the shares and there's no dividend system? That might be what's happening. Property bubble bursts? No. No. You're joking. You're joking, good friend. Ye good jokes. Whoever heard of a bubble bursting anyway? Nonsense, witchcraft, etc. Now, while we reap the profits of our investments, allow me to tell you a tale. Dong Zhuo went to take leave of his mother, a woman more than 90 years old. "Where are you going, son?" she asked, 90 years oldly.
"I am going to accept the succession from the Han," he replied. "Shortly you will be made Queen Mother."
"These few days," she said, "I've been feeling unsteady, and my heart won't quiet down. Could it be an ill omen?"
"Mother," Dong Zhuo answered, "you're going to be the mother of the realm. That's what these little premonitions mean."
Is Japan going too far? Probably. I wish they'd come over here. I mean, we're basically in Japan on this map. Looks like it anyway. Now, where was I? He took his leave. Okay, so Dong Zhuo's mum's like, "I'm having an actual heart attack." He's like, no. That's just a premonition that I will take over the world. Probably. I'll just leave without elaborating on that any further. Now, before departing, he told Diao Chan,
"When I am emperor, you will be made precious consort."
Diao Chan, who realized he was falling into the trap, feigned great pleasure and expressed profound gratitude. Surrounded by his adherents, Dong Zhuo ascended his carriage and set out for Chang'an. He had traveled less than 30 li when a wheel broke. Dong Zhuo switched to horseback. After another 10 li, the horse began snorting wildly. He saw a horseless carriage going by. No, it was a horse. It's not a train, it's a horse. His train began snorting wildly and snapped its reins. Dong Zhuo said to Li Su,
"First the wheel, now the horse. What do these signs mean?"
"Simply," Li Su answered smoothly, "that the preceptor will be replacing the Han, discarding the old for the new, and should soon be riding in the imperial carriage with its jewels and golden gear." Dong Zhuo found this answer delightful and convincing. Leave a comment telling me of a time when you have found yourself to be delightful and convincing. No, I can't think of a time either. Well, it's all going well for Dong Zhuo, but how is it going for Dong Zhuo? Let's check the company scores. First place, the most valuable company on the unknown island. Yes, it's Dong Fix Poly's Dong Zhuo Express. possibly making money in the stock market somehow. Yes, our industrial profits have shot up here. Maybe people started eating that food. The line continues to go up. Demand still hasn't risen to meet production of meat. A little bit of fun there. To meat production. The boardroom laughed incessantly, screamingly, flailing around. To meat production. We're just massively overproducing. We're doing this in the sort of poorly managed central or command economy style, where we just produce an amount regardless of the demand, and then maybe the demand will eventually use what we produce. It's very inefficient, but it's simple. It's easy. You don't need much computational power to plan your economy in your planned economy. If you just be like, well, let's always produce 4.8 meats per month and just see what happens. Don't look any further into that. It removes so much redundancy from having every other single company trying to analyze the market to see what they should produce. You just tell them, just produce 4.8. That's the amount. And that should do it. So as this number goes up, we should make a bit more money, because I think we control all of the meat factories in the realm. I can't quite remember, actually. We definitely have a monopoly on grain. Let's check grain. Wow, demand far exceeds production, and we're the only people producing it. Well, that means this is our chance to actually use this information. I can't get out of this screen. Here we go. We can expand the production of meat. It's going to cost, the money we don't have. Well, if we can save up $300,000 dues, we'll then double grain production and go from making this tiny amount to making a slightly larger small amount. A slightly larger small amount. Truly, we're living the dream. I'm just gonna wait for that to happen. I know time stopped in the background. I can see time has stopped. I can see that clock on the other side of the room has stopped moving. You can't fool me, Amount Illuminati. I know when time. It's because somebody's trying to sell me oil. No. The next day, the journey continued. A fierce storm sprang up, and a dark mist spread over the heavens.
What does this signify?
Dong Zhuo asked. When you ascend the dragon throne, answered Li Su, there will be red streaks of light through purple mists, demonstrating the heavenly power of your majesty. What the fuck is this? Is that the purple mist? Wait, what? Wait, what?
Wait, what?
What the fuck is this shit? Li Su added, seeing that his random prediction was becoming true. Okay, well, never mind. Then it says, Dong Zhuo's doubts were again satisfied by this interpretation. Dong Zhuo's carriage reached the capital gate. The assembly of officials welcomed him. Only Li Ru had absented himself for reasons of health. Dong Zhuo entered his official residence, followed by Lu Bu, who extended his congratulations.
I shall be ascending the imperial throne, Dong Zhuo said, and you will become head of all military forces.
Lu Bu thanked his patron and spent the night outside his sleeping quarters. Pretty weird if you ask me. That night, a dozen boys were singing in the outskirts of the city, and the wind carried their melancholy voices into the bedchamber. 1,000 li of green, green grass. Beyond the 10th day, one can't last.
What is the meaning of the rhyme?
asked Dong Zhuo, waking up in the middle of the night, presumably. When did he ask this? If this happened at night, he just said he was asleep. This is trash. It only means, Li Su replied, from the other side of the bed, that the house of Liu will fall and the house of Dong will rise. Ah, how the house of Dong is rising. We've actually got enough money to click on this. Now, where were we? Still winning. Still no trains after 10 years. Still winning. I hope all these predictions about the supposed downfall of Dong Zhuo don't apply to my company, Dong Zhuo. No, we'll be fine. We'll be absolutely... This is only a sign that the house of Liu will fall and the house of Dong will rise, I assure you. At dawn the following day, Dong Zhuo arrayed his honor guard. As his sedan chair reached court, he was surprised to see a Taoist priest in dark gown and white headdress, holding a long staff. Tied to the top was a strip of cloth about 10 feet long, with the word mouth written on either end. What the fuck is that? I mean, that's a paraphrase of actually what he does say next. What the fuck is this talking about? What? The man with the stick with mouth written on the end, a 10-foot stick with mouth written on both ends. The hell does that? That doesn't even seem like a sign of downfall for Dong Zhuo to ignore. That's just some weird ass bullshit on the side of the street. Well, let's see how Li Su tries to spin this one.
What is this priest trying to say?
Asked Dong Zhuo, completely reasonably. He is deranged, Li Su replied, and had him chased away. Now that's fine. That part doesn't line up thematically with the portents and omens. That's just some bullshit. Well, we've made some more money. Should I buy more stocks or something? Nice. We still can expand our grain monopoly. We can expand it even further. I think this is the way to go. Can we make it even bigger for 600,000? All right, that will do. We're gonna wait until we got 600,000 money. I'm gonna buy out the grain monopoly. Hey, there was a Pokemon card inside this book. It's a Ninetales. Can you imagine? Please imagine, from the book I was reading, the dust jacket kind of slid open and a Ninetales Pokemon card slid out of it. Score. Fucking score. Alright? I win, you lose, ladies and gentlemen. I've got the Ninetales. I'll take a picture of it. I might remember to put the picture in. Dong Zhuo went into the main court area. The assembled officials, splendid in their formal robes and caps, greeted him from the sides. Sword in hand, Li Su followed the carriage. They came to a side gate to the north. Only 20 of Dong Zhuo's charioteers were let through. Further ahead, at the entrance to the main hall, Dong Zhuo could see a group with drawn swords standing about Wang Yun. Perturbed, Dong Zhuo asked,
What is the meaning?
Oh no, that's the Illuminati voice problems in Lubbock. There's always problems in fucking Lubbock.
What is the meaning of these swords?
Li Su made no reply, as he helped push the carriage straight on in. Oh, this isn't going very well for Dong Zhuo. The traitor is here, shouted Wang Yun. Where are my men? On either side, 100 weapons appeared. Halberd and lance were thrust against Dong Zhuo. Oh, for fuck's sake. But his armor prevented injury. Then, wounded in the arm, he fell from the carriage.
Where is my son?
He screamed, Palpatine-esquely. Le Bu stepped out from behind the carriage. That's some anime bullshit. How was he behind the carriage if it was if it was going along like at a carriage speed? I was just also here. I was hanging onto the back. Bullshit. Who wrote this trash? All right. So he steps out and he says, "Here's the edict to punish the traitor," he cries. And he cuts Dong Zhuo's throat with his halberd. Oh, I thought you were going to save Dong Zhuo. He just killed him. Oh, never mind. Li Su severed the head and held it aloft. Okay, Le Bu produced the edict shouting, "This is the Emperor's writ. Only the traitor Dong Zhuo is to answer for this crime. Officers and men hailed the Empire." Emperor, it says. Dong Zhuo's fate moved someone to write these lines. Someone, some bullshit, right? Success would have placed him on the throne itself. Failing that, he meant to have an easy life of wealth. What he forgot is that the gods ordain a path so strict, his palace newly done, his enterprise lay wrecked. So I have to pronounce it like ricked. His enterprise lay wrecked. This poem was written by an Australian person, so we have some insight into who actually wrote that. So there you go, that's the story of what happened to Dong Zhuo, which is also what this video currently is, for some reason. We were unable to gain the amount of money I needed to expand production here. Let me check the old thing, yeah. There's still more demand for our grain, it's being transported all over the continent. If only we could get some money. Are we still winning, by the way? Still winning? Still winning? We're second! Fuck! We're only just second. There we go. Still winning.
Still no trains. Still winning. There's just no way for a carriage that doesn't have a horse to provide transportation services. How do I know? Because I'm winning, of course. Still number one, still no trains. I wouldn't touch that steel beast with a 10-foot pole held by a monk who's deranged.
A reference.
I refuse to play the game as intended. My monopoly, back off, my monopoly, back off, my monopoly on corn still hasn't ended. It's actually grain and not corn. Da-dum-bum-bum. Trains and grain, 9 cartloads per week. From railroad company in quotes to monopolist. Dong Zhuo has long since stopped limiting business to transporting goods, passengers and parcels, and now produces more than 80% of item grain. This step was foreseeable. Of course! What else would he do?
Train companies buy up all the supply of grain, and now they fucking have us by the balls, by the mouths, by the bread baskets. We have it all! I think we have them by the beer. That's what the grain is being used for. They have to take it up here to make beer. And we're still getting 100% utilization of this. Can we upgrade it even further? Yes, another upgrade could still make us even more money. Ooh, how much would that cost? $1 million. Alright, alright, in the meantime, I was just having a think about how you would make a train. This one, invent that train, put a cowcatcher in front of that imaginary train. Oh, what if the train was bigger and better? Here's one we can actually use, lowering the cost of auctions. Oh, my attempt to buy it has been foiled. No, give it to me. Yes! I invented it before you could buy it. Something good happened just then. Please, just imagine something good happened. We're back at it again without imaginary content. Imagine something is good happening right now. Look at all these trains we're inventing. Philadelphia. Check out the price of this factory while it's actually in operation. It's quite expensive to purchase the factory. In fact, I can't even afford it. But aha, you've run out of cotton. Oh, okay. Maybe you'll sell it for a bit less. A bit less. Let's see how far it goes down. Hopefully they won't get a delivery. Is that as far as it's going to go down? No delivery? Buy. Boom. You even got a fucking achievement. Boom. We bought that mofo in dip. Now, hopefully it will actually get supplied one day. One thing I noticed, by the way, is that our sort of supposed starting town of Lubbock's and the other town where I bought the meat factory have remained unconnected. I think the AI might deliberately leave 2 towns unconnected so the player always has 2 towns to do something with the train with. Although now, look at all these other things blocking our access, so we even couldn't put the train in. We'd have to do some bullshit like this. Oh, the livestock near Lubbock is up for sale. It's the milk factory. I can't afford the milk factory. How far I have fallen. No! Are we still winning? I was just going to check the task list. Okay, we failed 3 tasks so far, good. But are we still winning? Yes. We're actually winning by quite a lot. And poor Orange, who got fucked over so bad in the story mission, is still getting fucked over. Kansas bleeds. Oh, they're fighting over slavery. Yeah. I don't know where all the goods come from on the properties I own. I don't ask questions like that. I've got all these cotton farms and they just somehow produce cotton. Okay, let's not look too closely into the exact method by which it is produced. I lost my train of thought. I don't know what I was going to say, but I got distracted by not thinking about how we're producing all of these crops. Good. I'm glad that they just grew, and then the wind blew them into the train carriages, and the trains went off. It's just the cycle of life, isn't it? It's perfect. It's just nature at work. This is good though. It's kind of like, if you don't build any trains, this just becomes capitalism simulator, which is much more like it. Just own the means of production, like in a pure ownership sense, no management role. You just own the means of production. So you just get some of the money they're making, some of their value just goes to you, and you just watch the number go up. This is more like it. This is the experience we are looking for. So many people died to give our species the right to do this. And here I am simulating doing it, and it's all great content. Yes, it's all great content. Oh, I've been playing for like an hour and a half now. No, I don't want to record that script. What was that script I was supposed to record? Oh, it's in here somewhere. Oh, in our previous episode, we talked about the Second Triumvirate and how Octavian, Antony, and Lepidus took over Rome. No, we didn't talk about that, no. In our previous episode, we only had Capitalism 6.0. Now we have the release capitalism. This is capitalism gold. It's finally been released. It's done. No day one patch for this capitalism. You just sit there and you just get money. Boom. Don't ask where the money's coming from. Don't ask. Don't ask. Don't go to Kansas. They asked is a bloodbath, alright? Don't ask. It's fine. Well, let's just keep inventing trains. I guess the game goes on for many more years, so I guess I just have to stop. We've got about 30 years into the game. There's like 80 more to go. I think we would win. Basically, we're still winning. We're still not doing anything. Still winning. They're desperate to sell us that milk. They're fucking desperate. They're coming every day begging. It's up for sale because it's unprofitable. Oh, fantastic marketing. You want to buy my milk business that's never made a sale? $500,000. Go on. Go on. This is like Juicero or something, one of these like marketing scams where some startup makes a fake thing, convinces a big company to buy it out, and it turns out to be nothing. It's happening to me. This is the downside of capitalism. Once you get really rich doing nothing, people will also try to take your money for doing nothing. Stop it! Stop capitalizing! Stop capitalizing! I'm capitalizing here. Fucks. I'm not drinking your milk. There will be one patch to capitalism. No milk. Right. That's the only rule. The market is free. A complete free market, except for one rule. Just fuck off with your milk. Alright, less of this milk business. It's getting quite impressive, the train network the AI is setting up, and they're having to dodge each other's tracks in increasingly creative and annoying looking ways. Nice. What's happening here? I see the corn goes in there and it goes under this tunnel to come out here, and then under another tunnel to go to this station. That's so annoying. The good news is I own the corn farm, making me $4,000 dues per month. We could probably upgrade it. We could probably get away with producing more. Yeah, it's 100% used even at level 2. Guys, my corn farm's getting 100% workload at level 2. Wow! Said the other guys. Cool! Another one said. Radical! The final one added 90sly. Woo! I've made $1.1 million off owning this means of production. And that's it. Literally the first person to own something makes the money forever, because it goes up in value as the population goes up. There you go. The best business tip I can give you is to go back in time to when quote-unquote nobody lived on the land, buy it somehow, and then maybe some crops will grow and get blown into trains with no intermediate steps, and you will get rich with no bloodbath whatsoever. Perfect. Okay, well I guess I'll just go, because there's nothing else to do here, right? How is the milk business worth so much more than it used to be? Did they make a sale? Someone's buying the milk. Hang on a second. Someone's buying this milk. It's going over there. They're 58% satisfied with it. Should I have bought that milk? Can I ask them to... Oh, I can actually buy it for less if I ask now. Oh, wait, no. It's turning into an auction, and I didn't buy the dip. The demand went up as I was talking to them. The guy behind me in the queue had a big vat looking for that milk. Okay, I accidentally bought it. Okay, now I have minus money. Fuck. Shit. Whoops. See, we did an oopsie. That's a capitalist oopsie. If you ever actually try to do something, you might spend all your money. You've got to keep your head like below ground. Don't accidentally get tricked into buying a milk shop. I should have listened to my own advice. It was me, just minutes ago, screaming about not buying a milk. It's even been made illegal by the government thanks to my lobbying to sell milk. And yet here I am. Here I am crawling back to the milkery like the degenerate that I am. That's just what it's like being a dong, brother. Well, the legend of Dirty Dong is just truly born this day. There we go, now nobody's buying the milk. We're back in business. Is there any consequence for having a negative amount of money? Does it reduce my company value? I mean, it probably should. Bonus for new industry. Hello. If only I didn't have a negative amount of money, we could do something with this. What are they connected to? The milk. They've actually trained in the milk. Can the milk be used for anything? Okay, guys, we need to come up with a way to use milk. Oh my god, you can turn the milk into cheese. Okay, let time pass. I need $250,000 before somebody else takes this slot, and I'll actually make more money because of this random subsidy. Making the cheese factory. Government cheese subsidies are coming in. The government cheese subsidies are coming in. No, don't outlaw milk. Reverse the lobbying. Don't outlaw milk. We need more milk. Cheese subsidies. Turn the policy around. Turn the policy around. This is the whole Republican Democrat policy switch thing they talk about in history. They wanted to outlaw milk. No, we're not outlawing milk. We are going to make cheese subsidies. Cheese subsidies. Cheese subsidies. Come on. This all worked out. I was so stressed about the milk purchase. I thought I'd blew it. Although, speaking of blew it, look at this. They've got 2 in, it combines to 1, then splits to 4. That's so inefficient. And again, with the poor marketing, do you want to buy my unprofitable business? I would love to buy an unprofitable business. That's the sort of capitalism I'm looking for. I want to lose money as fast as possible. Flying mail. What the fuck? Is that a thing? They just throw mail into the train? What? Okay, something's going on here. We're going to research just throwing mail onto trains as they pass by and hope that it gets to the destination. That might work. We've got 250,000. Stop time. Stop time. Yes, the space is still there. Cheese factory. Cheese factory. Cheese factory. Oh, we have to put it somewhere. I don't know. Here. There we go. Just build it on top of someone's house. Get out of my way. What are you doing? This is a cheese factory now. Go or die. Oh. That's it, you took too long. I'm putting you into the cheese vat. No! Another great audio play from Off-ED. So we actually made a profit building the cheese factory thanks to those fucking government cheese subsidies that we lobbied so hard for. Now we're going to be making more money than ever before. Can we see, does the cheese factory make us any money? It's not being utilized whatsoever. It's because there's no milk. I bet the AI built this train and then didn't actually assign a train to do it. So like no one ever actually brings the milk to town. I mean, yeah, we can see the entire train line from here. There are no trains on it. They just connected it up. Oh god, you fucked it up so badly, you idiots. Please, somebody bring me milk. Bring me milk. I'm melting. I've been driven insane by how good this cheese deal was, though. Don't tell me this train track is just painted on to trick me. Have I fallen for their tricks? They painted a train line onto the landscape, knowing I would see from space, and think, oh, there's a train line, I'll use the milk. But no, yes, when the train tries to go that way, bong, it goes the other way instead. We're fucked. We're absolutely fucking fucked. Well, I guess that the milk is still being taken by other means. It's being smuggled inside of human bodies and such. Yes, we're winning by a decent margin. 0 miles of track. We are at it again with that Railway Empire gameplay commentary and walkthrough and review. The review being 5 out of 10. I didn't really like the train part. I liked it better without the trains. Luckily, since the game does allow you to play without the trains, I won't give it a 0 out of 10. Let's give it a safe 5. Good stuff. Seeing that his left flank was vulnerable, Rantzau sent his artillery to Ringstorp. Show the Ringstorp. So this is where we play. What languages are these words even in? With this great northern war, so many faction. Who are these people? Seeing that his left flank was vulnerable, Rantzau sent his artillery to Ringstorp Scheuden. Seeing that his left flank was vulnerable. Seeing that his left flank was vulnerable... No. I know this one's Swedish. This is like Stenbock. Let me look it up again.
Stenbock.
No, it's not. I knew it wasn't. It's Stenbock. Stenbock. Okay. Woo! What's free on the Epic Store today? In Sound Mind. It's so unrelatable. Guess I'll take it. Look, Railway Empire happens to be over here. Wouldn't it be a shame if I was to play Railway Empire and show you what happened in my No Trains challenge run? Yes. You can see what I was doing when I left it off last. I was just sitting here watching the trains go past this junction. And now, the ultimate evil climax of my plan. It's Dirty Dong back at it again with the evil climax. It's too hot for TV and too cold for most other places. We're going to hire the analyst. So the analyst, I can't stop doing the voice. There we go. The analyst, I'm stuck for a second, allows you to change the share price of another company. We're going to convince the public that Doc Murphy's trains are made out of pure plutonium. Actually, that might increase the share price. What would decrease the share price of a train company? Trains aren't real. Hit it on the headlines. Think tank. You didn't qualify to get into the PhD program. Welcome to the think tank. Write this article about why trains aren't real, and you'll get a load of money. Okay, there you go. Here's $100,600. Now, we go. Where is it? It's over here. Now, understanding what's going on precisely, we go to the competitor screen. Does that reduce? Yeah, that's way lower. It was at like 250,000. Now we buy 51%. What? Oh, I get what's going on. I just realized what's happening. So that message just popped up saying I need 100% shares to own the company. That's because the game predicted that you would think you only need 51% shares to get controlling stake in the company. Let me tell you something. I actually went. Come a bit closer, ladies and gentlemen, for this secret. I actually went and looked up what the shares and stocks in this game do. Do you know what they do, ladies and gentlemen? Do you know what they do? Nothing. They do absolutely fickin' nothing. Absolutely no fucking nothing they do. So yes, the only thing you can do with the stock is have 100% of it. Then you own a company. So having 0 to 99% stock in a company is exactly the same the whole way up. It's a complete scam. Who would have known that stocks would be a complete scam? We're back at it again with the economic analysis. We have a 51% stake in Doc Murphy. We can order the company to blow up all of their trains. The rest of the shareholders can't outvote us. We can make them do it, or we can't. So there we go. That was some more Railway Empire gameplay. Thanks for watching. Well, I'm just here to say, check out the value. We are worth more than the other companies combined. Like doubly, quite a lot by, and other ways you could order the words in a sentence. Do you understand what I'm saying? I hope somebody understands what I'm saying. Basically, we've got to this late game stage. Everything on the map is owned. Once the enemies started, or stopped building trains, I guess they saved up cash, and they actually started buying a few of the things. They've got the clay, the legendary clay. Let's check the demand for clay. Where the fuck's the clay sense? Tune my nose to clay. Zero demand. Okay, so they're wasting their time. Although they did also buy a couple of real businesses that I would have liked to get. But that's a shame. So we're not making the most possible money, but most of the non-train money goes to us. And as it turns out, that's quite a lot. See ya. See ya, Titanic. So this is where the world of train distribution comes to die. No, there's no money to be made on those railways. The real way is my way, the Dong way. The root of the Dong duo, of whom there's only been one for quite a long time. Just own everything. This is like that Stop Being Poor t-shirt or whatever it was. Here's my advice to you. Own everything. And that's how you do it. Thanks for coming to my business advice seminar. I don't know. I woke up one morning with $3 million. I bought everything I could see, and then I just kept buying the rest after that. It all just spirals on from there, you know? Although I don't know who I'm giving this business seminar to, because we forgot to build any universities. Can we still do that? It wants me to build the station. I don't really know what it's talking about. Can we slap down a university somewhere? We get extra innovation points. Let's work out what's going on. How do we do this? I can put it here? No. Is it because I can't rotate it? How do I rotate it? Try to put the square shape into the rectangular hole. It doesn't fit. So that's basically that. I think the game ends in 1930, based on the last objective being for 1930. And I want to see it say that I won. Okay? That's going to be the end when it says that I won. But we have to wait for time to pass, which is a problem at the best of times. So, seeing that his left flank was vulnerable, Rantzau sent his artillery to ring stop Shoyen. Was that right? No, Shoiden. Seeing that his left flank was vulnerable, Rantzau sent his artillery to ring stop Seeing that his left flank was vulnerable, Rantzau sent his artillery to ring stop Shoiden. Said it kind of weird. Ring stop Shoiden. Time to suit up. Alright, time to suit up, Hassan said. Alright. I turned around and realized. What that? No. Time to suit. Do we have to have time to suit up? Be what she said. I think we do. That's how it tends to go. We make a constraint by writing something stupid, then you have to use it. You have to use it for something. Time to suit up. Oh man. And time stopped because I was being blackmailed. Or you could sabotage my grain all the live fucking long day. Alright, I'm just coming in here. Any analysts? Anyone wanna do a scam with me? Reporters, two of the same fucking guys standing at my desk. You're just not good enough, Jonas Martinez. Get out of my office. He walks out. The office door immediately opens again. Another man comes in. It appears to be exactly the same man. I said get out, Martinez. I'm not Martinez. I'm Kevin Williams. I charge a lot more for the same service. That means you'll be wanting to hire me. Well, Kevin, you make a sterling argument. Oh, fuck, time stop. Get out. Get out of my office. I'm sorry, I do that sometimes. I have a time field around me. Well, I'm afraid that doesn't comply with health and safety regulations. Time must be moving at all times in this workplace. But then again, if the regulation was that time always has to be moving, to test whether time is moving, time has to be moving. Do you see? Just see where I'm going with this. He's back! It's Dong Fitzpauley back at it again with some more time physics for you. If you stop time, it's not possible to work out that time has stopped. Because everything you could do to work out whether time is moving requires time to be moving to work. Like, you can't look at your watch because it takes some time is needed for the information from your watch to reach your eyes and for that to be processed. So if timer stops, there's no way to know if time stopped. Time might have already stopped. Well, no, because if you can hear this, time hasn't stopped. Alright. Rest assured, ladies and gentlemen, if you can hear my voice right now, time has not stopped. It just feels that way, this deep into the content. It feels like the universe is gone. Look at all these trains not doing train stuff. War with Germany. Oh, it's 1914. Oh, we're actually doing this? Alright, we're doing this. An absolute logistical disaster. Just trains for days backed up on these tracks. This one doesn't even have anything. Neither does that one. It keeps going all the way up. That one's backed up. That one's backed up. That one's backed up. And that's where the end of the queue is. That's like half of the map is a queue. And it's all because the AI is stupid. It does this, where every track has to have this little crossing point, and that makes a massive backlog as all the different routes have to wait for each other to pass in some complicated or almost as complicated as the order of letters in words, words in sentences, other things that are very difficult to determine at any time. Rail network breaks record. Least rails, shortest track. At last, a railway company has reached 0 miles of track. The amount. That was the true amount all along. We're staging a rebellion against the amount Illuminati. These are the golden years. It's 1916. Read the room. Timely report, alright? This newspaper's based in my town, the one that's not connected to the train network. And yet they know so much about trains. There are 230,000 miles of track. I don't know about that. That sounds wrong. I mean, quite a lot of it's underground. Maybe there's a lot of underground track going on that we just don't know about. Guess who's back with a brand new track? It's the Timely Report. How about that? Don't have a train, feeling the pain. I guess it's waiting for the player to put down 2 stations, but I'm not going to, because I don't want to. Trains are old. You know what's new? Owning everything. Means of production. I had this book. It had all the instructions. You just have to own it. This guy, he condoned it. Means of production, give it to me. Don't loan it. It's still World War One. World War One's not over yet. Bloody hell. How much beat poetry do we have to improvise to get through this bloody war? Well, it's time to invent time. Once again. Now, you will obey railroad time. And let me tell you, it's never railroad time, baby. The railroad time is over. We have innovatively discovered that the trains could run on time if we want. We don't. What's this? Introductory program. Introducing the proles into the factories. Okay. Reducing the cost. Well, I guess that's like internships, right? We're going to get them in without paying them. Yes, okay. We're beginning to learn. We're beginning to learn the secrets of the means of production. What's this? A radiator? Ugh, no. That sounds like it costs money. Electric interlocking tower. What the fuck is that? I love it. The 2 big stories on April 6th, 1917. United States joins war. Not that important. It was almost bumped for coach calamity. A coach was overbooked and 16 arrived. Oh, they tried to get a coach and then loads showed up. Oh my god. Now that is a calamity. Whereas this, oh, look at that. The game, it doesn't even go to 1930, it goes to 1919. You had 20 years to build your empire and complete your tasks. Did I? We played for way more than, didn't we play for 90 years? What was the date at the start? Alright. The train master comes in. That was the longest 20 years of all time. Nobody was dilating the time during that time, were they? The picture of a train on fire. The end times of trains. Tracknarok is upon us. No! 1919. It's over. So, let's see my final rating. Oh. Oh. Come on! You're not gonna get me up here? That went really... We totally won. Yeah, it was 89 years and 1 month. That was a long 20 years, guys, but we made it through. What is what happened? Like when you put your first train station down, that starts the 20-year timer. So by not putting any train stations down, it just waits until like the last possible date available in the game and then kicks you out. That might explain it. We might have found some time travel ass exploits. We prevented Tracknarok for so long. But we just can't hold out. The fate of the tracks has been sealed. Let's stop time there and just have a look at the final scores. Dong fits poorly. Actually, Dong fits well. There were a couple of other Dongs that came up during the process as well. I forgot who. I think there was Dong fits perfectly at some point, and Dong fits just fine, thank you. The lost Dong brothers re-emerged and were killed to protect the family fortune. Well, anyway, we won big time. Hey, wait a minute. The mouse cursor, it's like a train whistle or something. I noticed! Good work, guys. You thought I wouldn't notice. Amazing. And the lesson we all learned was bum ba bum bum bum. Own the means of production. It's the only way to win. And then he died of disease. And the lesson is that you can't take it with you. It all goes back in the box. No matter how much of the means of production you own, you might have the most valuable country of both really, in the land, but you are still mortal. You can tell me that you can't take it with you all the live long day. What if the dong never dies? Da, 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 da. That's the next James Bond title. Dong never dies. In 1919, the world ended because of trains in some way. Everything that happened after 1919 was a dream. The dream of the dying train people who they like froze in time to bring the time factor back into this. Because of all of Dong Zhuo's time experiments, he actually stopped time at the moment of Ragnarok, thus sort of preventing the apocalypse, and then everything that happened afterwards is actually the dream of all the souls that were stuck, that got captured in that time moment. This is like Final Fantasy X. This is way better than Final Fantasy X. Spoilers for Final Fantasy X, it was all a dream or something. I can't remember. Something like that. There's some bullshit in Final Fantasy X about it all being a dream. This is also all a dream. And that's the end. No, I'm not saying this is a dream. I'm saying real life is a dream. You watching this video was all a dream. And it's time for you to wake up. Ladies and gentlemen, a professor. I haven't seen a professor come by. Somebody managed to go to university. Avery Young. Well, I see you've got the reverse time experiment. Oh, I can trade innovation for money. Okay, I'll sell my secrets. I'll sell my time travel secrets to old Avery Young. Now you can go back in time and be young. Yes, perhaps that's the best way to make money in the end. It wasn't to own the means of production. It was to own youth. I control who gets to be young. At last, the means of aging has been purchased. I knew there was nothing money couldn't buy. So long story short, very long story short, always own the means of production. Time isn't real. Maybe. Everything is a dream. You are trapped in time. You, right now, are trapped in an exploding train, frozen in time, dreaming your reality. And I can prove it. I can prove it, but don't ask me to do it. The key is that you don't ask me to prove it. The key is just that you believe I could prove it, okay? That's how a lot of these things go. Don't ask me to do it in the literal sense, okay? Ragnarok, everybody died, frozen in time, everything's a dream. Everything is permissible. I just realized life is a dream. Get me the gun. And that's the lesson I wanted you to take home from all of this. Railway Empire, much better without the trains. 7 out of 10.
Oh! Better subscribe!